Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports, just doing a quick recap on a Jeep that we just got wrapped up with in the shop. This Jeep is not for sale. We listed this Jeep on our website a while back with a couple different options on how to purchase this Jeep, whether to maintain it in stock form and do some servicing and reconditioning, or a stage 2 package. This particular customer wanted it in a stock configuration, although they did want it serviced and some cosmetic upgrades done to it. So we'll do a quick walk around just to show you the finished result. Believe it or not, this Jeep has over 200,000 miles on it. It's completely original, although serviced well by the previous owner, and then of course we did some work to it as well. Even our high mileage XJs here at Davis Autosports, which we don't typically get them in too high a mileage, but as you see, this Jeep would stand tall next to any Jeep in the country condition wise, considering the mileage. Now, we always have a tendency to go above and beyond here with Jeeps that we bring to market, and even when our clients decide to have certain things done. So for example, cosmetically, one of the things that the customer wanted done that was within the listing is to repaint the header panel and the hood. So this particular paint, with the amount of pearl that it has, it gets very, very tricky to paint one panel that it butts up to another panel and not have a difference. So although the customer just paid to have the hood and header panel painted, we actually painted essentially the whole front clip. So as you see, we did the panels adjacent to each side, we did the hood cowl, and we also blended the paint into the fenders and re-cleared the entire fenders. So hood and header panel was paid to get painted, but essentially the whole clip was, and that's not a cost that the customer is going to have to take in. That's just something we wanted done so that the blends and everything are absolutely perfect, and as you see, the end result is that way. Another thing that we did is we did a full paint correction service on the rest of the Jeep. So every other panel, and of course all the black stuff, has been trim painted as well, but all the rest of the body has been completely paint corrected. And one thing that's near impossible, if you look at when we brought the paint down here, you don't see the blend mark of where it ended. That's actually shadowing right now from the sun. And then this panel was painted, this panel was not painted. And if you look at that match, that is just experience of doing these colors, blending them. We don't even typically use the color key that comes with the Jeep. We actually have to add some different tints to it to get a perfect match, because although this is a factory paint, it's not the same exact color that it left the factory with. It's 20 years old, so it has a little bit of fading and everything else. But once we paint correct it, get that clear coat, that's brand new clear, that's 22-year-old clear. And if you look at the difference, they're perfect. That's our paint correction service right there. And that continues all the way through all the other panels. Take a look at that rear quarter. The sun is shining directly on it. You'll get swirl marks on a 1-year-old car. As that sun is shining right on that paint, it is absolutely beautiful, and it is smooth as can be. I mean, I'm trying to make noise on it, and there's no noise coming from my fingers. That's how smooth that surface is. Service-wise, the customer had us do, and this was on our listing as an option, we did a rear main seal, valve cover gasket, oil pan gasket. We serviced the front differential, rear differential, transmission, transfer case. Another thing that we didn't charge for, new headlights. The original ones had some condensation, so a lot of these little things get done. We also replaced the entire AC and heat system. Once again, perfect coloring. And check out these two panels, just absolutely beautiful as far as that match goes. Just, that's 22-year-old original paint and clear coat right there. We also did a new exhaust as well. Inside, for the most part, this thing came in really good condition. We just did a real good, thorough cleanup and detail and steam. But one thing to note, the side vinyl on each seat, no cracking. So just, it came in really good condition. Factory Infinity sound system, which is really rare. Clean carpets throughout. Just a really nice, clean, original interior. The customer did not even know that we did these fenders or the hood cowl or these inserts, but my body shop always, our internal body shop, anytime we're doing something and they know the way I am, if those panels aren't going to match up right and be right, that's just something that we do, and we just swallow that cost. Great drivability, like I said, serviced the entire engine, the entire drive line, and at 207,000 miles, I mean, this thing came in really good condition to begin with. And I mean, we've had these Jeeps in that are privately owned with 300. We had one not too long ago with 406,000 miles on the original engine that we did a full restore on. And to be honest with you, we could have got away with not doing the engine, but the customers were from Connecticut and the Jeep was rusting apart, and they surely weren't going to do a lot of body work and interior work and keep the original engine. But that engine was running very strong with 400,000 miles. Check out that oil pressure. Top right, it's a vital key of the engine condition. Super smooth shifts. Perfect operating temperature as well. Nice reflections off that pretty new hood. Alright guys, once again, just a quick recap on the XJ that we just completed. Not a major build by any means, but a nice clean Jeep, serviced up, ready to go. If you guys have any questions, make sure to visit our website, davisautosports.com. You can also reach out to us. We do restore privately owned Cherokees as well. 855-XJ Jeeps. That's 855-955-3377. Thank you.